Dan the Tech Man. I'm back with you for another tech video. I'm going to review the Multicart. This is actually more than 100 games on this, but it's a really good Multicart. And it fits well in the toaster, NES toaster. That's what I played this to capture this footage from the NES toaster. Toaster means original NES for the US. It plays well on it. All the games work. You'll see Bionic Commando works on this cart. This is a newer version of the cart. You see the firmware is 1.002, I believe, but it's a newer firmware. It has more games. It works well. I'm not getting any money off of this review. I'm just wanting to help you to what to look for and what to watch out for. I had another Multicart. I tried two different ones from the person. There's nothing wrong with the person selling it. Great. You know, he was willing to give me refunds on both of them. But it's the same cart. But I ordered another one because the first one didn't work. And it's the same thing. The cart was too long. It wouldn't push down in the NES toaster. So that's some things you got to look out for when you get in a Multicart, whether it would fit in the NES toaster or not. The first one I tried didn't. This one did. Same size as the original cart. I'm not getting any money off of this at all. They're doing that. They're not giving me any money for it. But I encourage you to get this cart. All the games played well. All the ones that I tried, Bionic Commando, some of the other ones glitch, but this one didn't. It played good. I got some footage of that to prove that. And I'm recording the commentary after I recorded the game capture to make sure the sound is synced up and everything. There's no sound from the game. Don't want to get dinged with copyright. But I encourage you to get this cart. I think you'll like it. I'll try to put a link in the description of this video. And I don't know if they have any more left or not. But just look out if you're going to get one. If they don't have any more left from this person, and make sure it has the 1.02 firmware, because all the games play perfect. And or you can ask the seller if they have more, going to get more in, or if somebody else has anything like that. So it's a great multi-cart, and the games are getting quite expensive, the NES, and you know they're older, so they might have glitchiness. Well, this one's a new cart. It plays well. Didn't have to worry about massively cleaning it out because it's new, and it comes with a bag. Keeps the dust out. Excuse me. That's good for that. Just great. I mean, it's good that you just don't want to have to dig out multiple carts. I love carts, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you just want to put in one cart, just play around, just hit the reset button if you want to play a different one. Especially for me, I'm not that good of a gamer, so just doing it for fun, you know. So I make these videos to share my thoughts. I've always liked to share my thoughts with other people, what I bought and what works well and what doesn't. You know, so they don't have to go through the same trouble as me. And I like to study things before I buy them. I studied this a lot before I bought this one. The first one didn't work out. This one worked out. So thank you, and I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up on this video. Share the love. And share the love with some good comments too. And I appreciate it. Ring that notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. Thank you, and keep watching. Hello, I'm back with you with another game play and review. And thank you for tuning in. If you, I know you watched me talk about what I was going to review here. As you can see, here's a menu. It's got a lot of games on it, and you can see the firmware, and it's a good firmware edition. It's got a lot of games, a lot of good games. Metal Gear plays well. Some of these I haven't tried. I haven't tried all of them, but the ones I've tried work great. Ninja Gaiden works great. Rygar works great, and Super Mario Brothers works great. Star Wars is good, works great. I haven't tried all the Marios. They work great, those ones I tried. It's a lot of games. Bionic Commando number 13, that works great. Great footage on this one, game capture. The game works great. It doesn't glitch, and you can see here, pretty clean game. This was played on the original NES toaster. Some of the multi-carts have glitches on it, and I'll get to that point, and then I'll tell you when that glitches. There's no, I didn't record the sound on this, so we just have this me talking on there. I didn't want to get any dings on this, and you hear that that sound on the game. It has a good sound on this game. I played this game when I was younger. I never beat it, but just loved playing it, and that's why I wanted this multi-cart. Was actually for this game and Rydar. Pretty good games, and it takes you a while to figure this out. So you can't jump. The only way you can get up is with that claw thing. See, I'm not too good at it. I swung too much, and he hit me, and you're just out with one hit on this game. The claw does have some good functions for it. Like if you want to grab something, you hit that, and it'll grab it for you, so you don't have to walk over there if you're lazy like me. See, you can swing, really good things. We can go up to the next level that way, see. That's pretty hard to kind of get the hang of that. And like the barrels and stuff, it's kind of hard to figure that out, and it takes you a while to figure it out. And then when you're going to kill that person, it takes a while to figure that out, how to do that. And you'll figure it out, and you keep playing. See, there's energy. I'm not sure what that is, but I got it anyway. See, right up here, right here is where it glitches. When you go here and you talk to it, it glitches all this whole thing on, not on this one, but it glitches on the other multi-carts. Not this multi-cart. I wanted to do rephrase that and kind of say what I mean. On the other multi-carts, this is where the whole game, this onward, will glitch after you go into this room. But as you can see, this one don't. And it's clear. And I'm not getting any money off of this from them. I just want to give you a good review. See, I want to go back into the wiretapping thing, as it says about going to wiretapping. But you can see it's not glitching out. Even after I leave the room, like on these other multi-carts, it just, everything is glitchy on it. I mean, you can't even see it hardly. And but this one, look, good. There's no glitchiness. Plays normal, just normal. Maybe even better than your old game cartridge, because over time they might get a little glitches. But as you can see, this one plays well. I don't play well, but this cart does. I want to rephrase that. I was trying to get that guy and bring him to me, but you can't grab people in barrels and things with it, but you can grab those little capsules and bring them to you and stuff like that. Pretty good game, though. I love this when I was a kid. That's really why, it's kind of nostalgia why I'm getting back into this game, and it's fun to see. Look, see there? It's pretty nice. It's fun to just play and pass the time, and I'm not really for sure what I'm doing a whole lot in this game yet. I haven't played it like hours like some people play it, and so I just I'm not trying to do no speed run. I'm just having fun here, and figuring out what different things you can do. There's only so far that claw will go, and it's hard to figure a lot of things out. And to get up top there, you got to figure that out. And you just get up there when that guy's there. So I died. So then you start back to that point. There's a little glitch up top there, but that's in all the NES cartridges have that. But it's really, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the game. And Contra, hey, guess what? The up down thing works on this. And I remembered it too. And it works. I love this game, Contra, and that's another reason why I got this cartridge. See, look, press 30, it works. That's another reason why I got this cartridge too, is it had Contra on it. I wanted Contra. I loved this game when I was a kid. Me and my dad will play it together, and we beat it. Probably the only game I've ever beat. We beat it though, and is with, of course, the 30 men, but you get killed really easy. So to even beat it with 30 men, you got to play it a lot. But it's really good. See, no glitchiness though. Really plays good. I don't play good. The cartridge does, because you can die really easy. And I play a little bit here in this game, but you can see that it plays well. No, I didn't capture the sound, but I can assure you the sound is good, perfect, just like it should be. But no glitchiness on here. And while I'm doing this review, is you can see, to know which one to buy, and so you don't have to go through what I did of trying the other one and then not fitting in the NES toaster. And the games wasn't that good on it. The Super Mario was too fast. I think it was like for another country, and it wasn't the U.S. version of it because it was just the timer was fast. Everything just wasn't good on it. And Bionic Commando wouldn't play, and I'm glad I picked this one. I only had to do 2 tries. Well, I got the first one twice, but both of them messed up. And I don't like this laser on here. It's the worst weapon on here. But I did a second order of the first cart to see if there was something wrong with it. It was something wrong with it, but it wasn't anything special with the other one. It was just a bad cart, period. And so I got this one from another person. The guy I ordered from the first one was really nice. It wasn't against him. It was a bad firmware, cart, all of it. As you can see, look at there. I'm not a very good player, but the game does good. It's fun. You don't do it you don't do it to win. You just do it to have fun. Eventually, I figured out how to do this. It's a pretty good game, though. I mean, it's pretty good considering the time it was in. When we come from Atari, basically 2600 to this. So, I mean, this is really good compared to when I first got this. And me and my sister, oh man, we just enjoyed it. And I rented this game, I think. I don't know if I owned it or not. And we rented most of our games and couldn't afford to buy them. And really wasn't any place to buy them. Really, you had to go a long distance just to get the game system. You had to go to Madison to get it. Now that's a good ways for us. It's not like it's a 5-minute drive, and especially back then, that was a good ways. And when you don't have a lot of money for gas and stuff, and you have old cars. I was a kid, of course, so it was long before I even thought about driving. But my parents. And but you go rent them just right uptown at Bedford or Campbellsburg. You can rent the games, so that's why I rented this one. Rented it a lot. It's still cheaper than buying it. And look, there's no glitches in this. I seen you hit that middle thing there on all of those, and I think it opens that door, but it's hard to do. You just get a lot of things shot at you. This one was really hard. So you need that cheap 30 things to get through this. A lot of them 2Ds is really harder in some ways than the 3D games. 2Ds, a lot of stuff is thrown at you. And I've noticed on this one, there's a thing that goes around on top there, a little round creature. If you just shoot that one now, that others, that's all you really have to do. And I might be wrong, but it seems like you don't have to hit those 6 things there. You just hit that one up there, see? And but the thing's shooting at you, so it's be a little harder to do it. Get that one up there. But if you shoot one of them, just one of them, destroy one of those, and go over to that side, then you can hit that one. Or just watch out with the bullets for that one. But it's easier than what I made it out to be the very first. I figured that out, that you can just keep shooting that thing. You can shoot the things that he shoots out, bubbles. I don't know what that thing is, a snake with the mouth open with his tongue sticking out and shooting things. I don't know, shooting bubbles. That's what it looks like. Snake with mouth open, we've got a flashlight in and shooting bubbles. See, that thing over there blows up once you shoot that snake. So, go up to the next level. See, I only got 9 left in this stage 3. So you got to play with it a while to get used to it. And memorizing, it's a lot memorizing. This is a really difficult stage. I did play this once and got past this stage. None of it had glitches though. Really, I love this game. It's pretty good. You can't blow up the rocks though. Ain't that something? It makes it harder, but you got to jump around them. This stage is kind of hard because I did think there was a glitch in this stage. I think it was this one. Yeah, see the little thing sticking up there like a little antenna thing there out of the water. I kept trying to shoot it, and I thought it was something you can get, like a weapons upgrade or something. I tried to shoot it, and see, there's a person hiding in there, and you can't shoot him until he comes out of it. Makes it hard, but so you just kind of like some of these, it's better just to ignore them. Just keep going up and up. You don't have to kill all the enemies. And if you stay in that section, them enemies are still going to come out. So if you kill that one, more of them just going to come out. So it's best just to go through as fast as you can. But I'm not playing it to beat it. I'm just playing it to have fun. Kind of weird, that fire, isn't it? And you just kind of go, see, you die really easy in this. You got to jump over that flying rock thing to jump up in the next levels. And see, there's another hidden person there. You can't shoot it until they come out. And you can't shoot that thing until the gun comes out. And it's hard. A lot of, some ways, some people disagree with me, but 2D games were harder. There's a lot of stuff thrown at you, or 3D games, you can, most of the time, live a lot longer, and you wander around and stuff. See, it's kind of, I could make another video that versus 2D versus 3D, what's the difference. 2D, you know where you're going pretty much, but it's harder because there's a lot of people. It's harder because there's a lot of things thrown at you, but 3D, it's easier in terms of things thrown at you, but you don't know where to go as much. Castlevania here plays perfect. So if you want to know, if you have a toaster and you don't want to get the NES Classic Mini thing, and if you don't have all the games, this Multicart would be a good option. And even because it has more, even if you have the NES Classic Mini, this has more than what this Multicart has more than that NES Classic Mini has on it. And it's great gameplay. And you can see no glitches in here. Plays well. It plays good on the Gamers Tech 2-in-1 HD 2. This cart does. Um, I'll do a review on that sometimes. I tried to record it from that, but you can't record AV and HDMI at the same time on it. It don't output both at the same time. So I got to get a little adapter or something for that. So it's good to play it in the original toaster anyway, so you can see that it works good in it. Hard game though, this is. It's fun though. All of those older 2D games are just fun. I'm just plain out fun. And when you think of it, this is great. I mean, some of you the younger people growing up in the 3D generation and the 4K gaming and stuff, and HD gaming, you can't really get appreciation for this unless you really understand how good this was. Nintendo really made gaming. I mean, I know Atari was before it, and Atari, made gaming, but Nintendo really brought it to a new level. I mean, there wouldn't be gaming today if it wasn't for this NES. You can disagree with me or not, and I'm not here to make arguments on it, but they saved gaming, Nintendo, because this quality of this compared to the 2600, there was just a difference, and it was a daylight and dark is what the saying is. Huge difference. You can go find an Atari 2600 on YouTube. You can see the difference. It's huge, vast. And Atari, what they had at the time, the tech they had to do it with, they was great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had the Atari Vader console. I can't remember if it was a 4 or a 6. And they had the old TV where it didn't have the screw-in coax. You had to get an adapter to plug the 2600 in, and they had 2 wires. You had to screw in to the back of the TV for that. And it was, for the time, it's really good. Castlevania is hard. I didn't play much of this, but you see no glitchiness. I've tried several different games here. Donkey Kong, there you go. I assure you the sound is great on it. I didn't record the sound, but look, good game quality, just great. And I don't mean that meaning it's bad. It is great. It's a good game quality, this cart. And I actually beat this one pretty fast this time. I did a record on that for me. I've never beat this first level that fast. As a kid, I never beat it, I don't think, the first level. I really got mad at this game. Some of y'all can't understand that, at least some of you younger people, but I really got me upset at this game. I get mad at my nephew for screaming, and I did that too, playing this game. I got so mad, I got in trouble, threw that thing across the floor. I went through that really fast. That was a really fastest level, that first level that I've ever made it through. Ghosts and Goblins. I didn't play a long time on this game, but you can see that it plays well. Good graphics, no glitchiness. It's something how big these games are. They're not very huge size, and they got a lot of stuff in them. Isn't that just really something? What we had back then, considering the technology. See, I didn't play that very long. You see no glitchiness, played well. The file size isn't that long. Excuse me. I never heard of this game before. I tried it out, didn't play it very long, really didn't know what to do, but didn't have any glitchiness. Really fast game though. Sonic didn't have anything on this game. I don't know if it's supposed to be that fast. I never played it, but it plays well. I didn't see any glitchiness. Extremely fast though. You got to think. I don't know. Like I said, you can tell me if it's supposed to be that fast. But whoo, that thing, Sonic didn't have anything on this. Give you a headache playing it. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm just shooting everything. I don't know. I never played this game before, so I don't know. You give me a comment on if you have or not. I see I didn't play that very long. Terminator, a lot of good games. Willow, Zelda, I mean, as you can see, plays well. No glitches. I enter my name here. Should put Chan the Tech Man. There's not enough room for that. I did get this flipped around right this time so I can point. I'm getting better at this. I don't know what that elimination mode is. I guess you delete the players. Look, no glitches, plays well. Sound was normal as it should. I didn't capture that sound because you get dinged on some of these. I didn't want to get dinged. And I recorded the video and stuff after I captured it. As you can see, plays well. I don't play well. The game plays well. Well, Rose or Fairy, I don't know what that is. This is a fun game. Used to play hours with this when I was younger. At night, late, you just want to play a game. When I say younger, I mean younger, a lot younger. I was a little kid when this come out. I want to get a Coco free. If anybody has any, leave a comment. I don't want to pay a lot of money for it. I don't have enough money to get that right. Get anything in this game right now. I can't pay a lot of money for the Coco free, but I do want one. And so if you already know somebody that has one, that was my first computer. And had Super Pitfall on it. I don't want that little sea monster. But for the time, you got to see, man, this was really something. When Super Mario, first game, because it come with Super Mario Duck Hunt, just amazing. It has Duck Hunt on here. I believe I saw that. You can't play it because they don't have the gun, and the gun won't work on HD. It has some. Here's Willow, plays well. I never played the game before, but pretty good graphics actually. No glitches. Sound was great. But you can't play the gun on the regular HD TVs on how it works. There was a fix for that. You have to have a SD card thing. I can't remember what they're called, but to put games on it with the SD card to play it on the NES. To play that, they modified the game so it would work on HD TVs, and it did work pretty well. But you got to pay $100 or so for that card that plays the ROMs off the SD card. This actually game has pretty good graphics, especially for the time. Kind of a slow game though. I didn't play it very long. I never played this before, but I would call it an RPG, but I finally got the sword, but I really didn't see how to use it though. You should be able to get to the village of Dew if you keep going north on this road. You go up to get to that point. There's a movie, Willow. I guess that's what this is off. The character is that movie Willow. Great movies in the 80s. VHS is coming back, by the way. Starting to be collectors, so I got some VHS. I got the original Star Wars, the last time it was out on VHS, the trilogy, the original one before it was modified. I got it, it still plays. Just watched it again here recently. Pretty good quality, actually. Even on the HD TV, it's pretty good quality. I like the VHS better, to be honest with you, than the DVD, because you can scratch the DVDs. VHS are pretty hardy. As you can see, no glitchiness on here. Got about 12 minutes more gameplay. I'm sure you recognize a lot of these games. Contra Force, good game. Super C's on there, good game. DuckTales, there's Duck Hunt right there. Number, well, I didn't catch a number, but it's on there. Jackal, good game. All the Mega Mans, these are okay. It's just a whole lot to it. There's Metal Gear. Pretty good graphics. I don't know a lot about this game, so I didn't play it very long. I got killed pretty quick. I guess that person was the enemy. Kept saying he's sleepy. Really, I tried to get in a Jeep. I couldn't figure that out. I got to watch somebody playing it before I know what to do. See, I died really quick on that. He didn't sleep very long. Hit reset to go to a new game. I never played this game before. Not too good of graphics on it. I mean, nothing wrong with the cart. I'm just saying the game itself is not good with graphics. Kind of think it's unfair. He's got a stick and you don't. So that's not really a fair match, is it? Not at all. So if I had that stick, I'd beat him up. See, it's not fair. He hit you once pretty good and you're gone. There's Double Dragon, as you can see, plays well. I love this game. Pretty good game. I can get pretty far. I've never beat it, but pretty good though. Good gameplay. In the NES Classic Mania, I believe it has number 2, Double Dragon 2. I like Double Dragon 1 better. That's my opinion. Pretty good graphics. Pretty good gameplay. There's some little things you can do on here. I don't know if it's maybe because of the programming, but some of it you get killed easy, and some of it you can get by with easier. You can't go forward until you get all the enemies, so you have to beat them up, and you can't go to see until you get that thumb bing, bing, to go forward. Like my commentary noise effects, beep beep beep. Can't do the noise effects on the recorded because you get dings, so make my own Get you. Get that barrel. There you go. Payback's rough, isn't it? So in that game, I always did that. The barrel, you see how part of it disappeared? There's nothing wrong with the cart. That's just the barrel, the game itself. There's nothing wrong with this ROM. It's the game itself and the limitations. Bing, bing, bing. See, I don't think that's right. You beat up women in this game. Take that. Take that. I don't want some kind of chain or something. I guess that's a woman. I always assumed it's a woman. I don't know. Might not be. Get that chain. Get it. See, that's not right. As soon as you start off with they hitting you, you got to be fast. I don't think you have enough time to really bypass getting them from hitting you. So 2D's pretty hard games. Take that. Take that. Mission 2. You got to be careful now. When you go back down the other side, you got to make sure you go over there far enough so you don't fall. Even if you look like you're going to make it, you still fall over. So you have to be careful with this. You see what I'm talking about here. You got to be over there far enough. If you don't, you'll fall back over to this side, down in that hole. Pretty good game, though. I mean, this plays good. And the ROM for this cart they used is good ROM, just like the original one. So it plays the same, no glitchiness, except what's part of the game. Really good quality. And the price I paid for this cart, it was worth it to me, because Contra is pretty expensive. Contra alone is more, I think, than what I paid for this multi-cart for all of the games. And Sega, I think, is the only one that makes them. We can buy them on like CD and stuff like that to play on newer consoles, and maybe Atari. This dude here he's hard to beat. See, you can't jump and kick at the same time until you, I guess you kind of get that to learn it. later on or something, because before you just jump. Now you can jump and kick. See? Now this kind of throws me off. This music on this, I didn't record it, but it changes. It goes right in the middle. So when I always thought when it did that, that means I was about ready to die. No, that's just the music of the game. So just to know that. Gotta get some good sound effects here, so no dead air time, right? It is Christmas time, so this will make a good. If you watch this here as soon as I post it, you probably still have enough time to get it in for Christmas, maybe. You might have to ask him about ordering faster shipping. I don't know. You might get a little bit after Christmas. Just tell them, hey, I got something extra for you coming in, and just wait. This would be they would be thankful for this. In my opinion, it'd be worth the wait on getting this. If you love retro games and if you have the console to play it on, they'd love this. I already own it, but if somebody got one for me and I didn't own this, I would be really thankful because I like it. It really is a good gameplay. We're about to end of this gameplay. As you can see, I'll try to put a link in the description. But as you can see, it's a pretty good cart. I gave a pretty good price for it. The price alone for some of these games that were paid just for one game, paid for this old cart. So it's worth it. It's still worth to get the original cart, but if you can get all the original carts, it's still worth it to do that. But but if you want to just get it out and play, and you don't want to have to get all the different carts out, it's worth it. Even if you have the other carts, I like it. Save the wear and tear on the original cart because they're older. Get this out, it's new. You can replace that easier than this. Some of those carts are almost getting irreplaceable. So you can have this one and play this and save the wear and tear on the other one. In my opinion, I never could get over that spot. There you go. Works great. You'll like this cart. I encourage you to get it. I'm not getting, like I've said before, I'm not getting any money on this. Just something that they give people advice on. I like to do that, help people out. So I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. Hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And share the love. Share the love by giving me some good comments. And thank you. And just keep tuning in. I'm Chan the Tech Man. Share this video too.